What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Bourbon Pour. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Brian. And today we're going to be doing a review of the new double oaked hard truth offerings that just came out.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one, Brian. So tell me a little bit about how you came about this bottle.
Well, I'm on their email chain, and I got an email last week that said that they were going to be releasing this along with two other bottles. I think they did 3 releases over the weekend. This just came out Saturday. It's signed by Brian Smith, and that's pretty cool. He didn't sign it while I was there, but he signed the bottles while they were doing. They must have had an event in the morning. Was really excited to get it. Actually, I've had it twice since I got it, just because I really wanted to see get into it and see what it tasted like, and I think you're really gonna like it.
Yeah. So let's do some bottle stats here, Brian.
Comes in at 106.9 proof. I thought they said it was 5.5 years old, but I do not see that.
Okay.
I don't see the age statement. So I think their first process takes 2 years. So I'm going to say it's probably around 5.
Okay.
5 years.
And only 16 barrels in the batch. So
right.
That's a pretty low batch. I don't know, is this an Indiana only release?
Right at the moment, it is a distillery only.
Distillery only.
Then they are going to open it up. They're going to do the first month that it's at the distillery only, and then it's going to go into distribution. But with 16 barrels, there's not going to be a whole lot of it to go around. So.
Yes, so you might want to pick it up
Yeah.
if you get your way over to Nashville, Indiana, for sure.
And it was actually not bad on price-wise.
Yeah.
$69.99.
Okay. So let's take a nose. See what we have here. Oh, that's like definitely you get a barrel char.
Yeah, barrel, and you know it's a rye. You get that rye.
You get the rye spice.
Kind of the kind of a little bit of a rye funk.
Yeah, there's a...
You just know it's a rye. I can tell it's a rye right off the bat.
And the color on it, definitely can tell.
It's super dark.
The barrel char, there's a lighter chocolatey kind of smell to it to me.
And I want to say, I always say licorice when I do ryes, but it's not licorice, but it's in that family. It's a little fruity too.
Yeah, there is a little bit of fruit. It's a darker fruit.
It's a dark fruit.
All right, let's go in for the palate. Oh man, that's exceptional.
So the note that I was talking about, the licorice note, kind of that shines through.
Whatever that is.
Whatever that is. I said licorice is not the best way to explain it, but it's close to that, and I get a lot of that. Comes in with a good bite.
Yeah. Almost like a flavor wise. I don't know if it was on the nose, but almost like a root beer soda kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I kind of get first impression of it.
Yeah, I can.
There's a little bit of kind of like that. You know how root beer is like that, like a little bit of a vanilla,
like an old fashioned when you put the old fashioned way of making like a root beer.
Yeah, root beer float kind of thing.
Vanilla,
yeah. Now that actually I say that and identify that, I kind of do get it on the nose, especially from the vanilla standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely on the palate, almost like a root beer float. IBC root beer. I used to drink those when I was a kid.
It's real, and like I was telling you before, it's real velvety.
Yeah,
it's got a good mouthfeel.
Yeah,
and then it does kind of finish a little. It's kind of a weird transition, but it finishes a little chalky.
Yeah,
but all the elements stick around, and then it burns all the way down in a nice way.
Yeah.
It's not a burn. It just you feel it all the way down.
We call that the Hoosier hug.
Yeah, the Hoosier hug. Yeah, but it just feels good all the way through. It's just there's not a moment of this pour that's like, oh, that's lacking.
This is kind of what I expected at Hard Truth. Whenever you told me, you're the one who informed me that this was coming out, I think, I was like, oh, a double oak sweet mash rye out of Hard Truth. Sign me up.
It's hard for that to not be good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There is like a kind of a tail in a little bit of a licorice kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. But it's coming through stronger than what I was saying earlier.
And it's towards the back of the palate.
And it's a little chocolatey, a little bit of a chocolate.
Sweeter milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate.
Not like a dark chocolate.
Right, it stays up in the front of the palate.
Mm-hmm. One thing that's missing on the palate that I was going to be looking for was a lot of oak. Mm-hmm. And it's not like a crazy amount, like Woodford Double Oak and Peerless Double Oak. I mean, it comes in and hits you. And this one, that's not and that's not a bad thing.
No.
There's not like a heavy presence of oak that I was expecting.
But you do smell it.
Yeah, but you do smell it. It's probably due to the rye spice.
Right.
It is a rye, so there is a little bit of a citrusness on the nose now that I've sipped it a couple times. Maybe like orange, and there might be a little orange on the palate, kind of like orange old fashioned, as in old fashioned cocktail. That flavor you get when it mixes with the old fashioned.
I'm still getting that vanilla extract that you talked about. That much you said.
Root beer. Yeah, I got you. Got your mind going.
Yeah. But all in all, it's great pour.
Yeah.
I'm super glad that I bought this bottle.
All right, so now we're going to talk about, would we recommend you buy this and what we like about it, what we don't like about it. I'll go first on the buying. $70. That does creep up there for us. We've talked about that, but I do think that is definitely 100% worth spending your $70 on.
That is my only knock on Hard Truth is their sour mash rye, and this one is $70. But is it worth $70 compared to the market? Yes, it is.
Yes.
I just wish it was closer to some of their regular offering, or their
bourbon
high road is around $40.
And so is the regular standard bourbon.
Yeah, it's in that $45 range, which I like I said, I would expect the double oaked product to be more.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that they kept it the same as the regular sour mash. So it is.
Yeah. Interesting question. Now, would you rather have this or the standard sweet mushroom rye?
I would rather have this.
I think I do too.
And I really like the other one.
I really like that one too. I do have a single barrel pick from Vat and Barrel that I really, really like but that's a single barrel, so that's kind of hard to say. But I think just standard off the shelf, I think I would take this one. So we have talked about a lot of things that we like about it. Is there anything that you particularly don't like about it other than price?
No.
It's not. Hey, you know what? That's honesty is the best policy.
It wasn't a bigger bottle. Maybe it could have been a liter. I love it.
Yeah, I love it too. I do think maybe the palate touch more oak just because it's a double oak would have done it better, but all in all, that's really not that big of a deal to me. That is a buy at $70 all day long, and a good small distillery out of Nashville, Indiana, proud. We're Hoosiers, so pretty proud of that one. I think that one's pretty cool. So appreciate you bringing it by.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, all right.
No problem.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed this review. Are you going to go down to Nashville and check out Hard Truth? If you're there, you think you'll pick up this bottle, let us know. Or maybe you already have had it, tasted it. Let us know what you think. So we're going to end this episode the same way that we always do, and that is when you're with your family and your friends, always share your whiskey.